As comets falling from a pure sky, we've landed on our old, filthy, and forsaken home. We need to scan key artifacts. Each one contains a fragment of the infinite information embedded on the seedling of a world. With this knowledge, we'll finally build the Etana and carve out a new kind of home. Earth was only a stage. We've squeezed it for all it's worth. Now, it's time to move on. But Rhea is withholding our research. They're the ones forcing our hand. Why did it come to this? Are they driven by lust for earthbound power? Do they cling to this dead nest for fear of the unknown? Or do they just resent the clarity of our vision? We're not so different. We stem from a common dream, but they took a different turn. And now, they're willing to destroy us.
second left on the clock. He wins with a pistol!
Oblivion somehow managing to one-hand him after throwing his grenade.
All right, I believe I've just set the audio correctly. I'm sorry, guys. This was my first time using the caster profile number 2.
Yeah, no, I told my team.
And so hopefully that will be all fixed for us today.
Yeah, no, they were very supportive.
But also, okay, so now that my audio is fixed, I have noticed that Team Vegan is up on the stream. Team Vegan versus Out on Vail. I am not entirely sure how to fix that, as I believe I set this up properly, but it is not showing it. I will try my best to get that fixed for you guys as soon as I can. We'll see if I can change this here.
Oh, it is going fantastic. I'm very happy to be here.
All right, now hopefully that updates, and it did. So we've got that fixed. Let's see. We are still waiting for 2 of the teams.
You know, it's going pretty all right. I know at one point we had
just a
we were ranked at like
until the game starts, but cool. As soon as that 5th player from Out on Vail comes in,
great.
we will have only a minute to go. It will swap to a minute warm up, and then we will be able to see here who can take map 1. And sorry if I stumble over my words a bit here or get a little flustered trying to deal with all of this. As I said a moment ago, muted. There's going to be some hiccups, I'm sure. You know, I may almost definitely forget to press a couple buttons here and there, pick up some of the score points. Hopefully, I remember to keep track of most of it. But we'll see. So now, 45 seconds. We have
if I could, I'd like to point out we also have
from both teams.
We have someone in the server in chat. They apparently just banned someone
here.
for some friendly smack
taken
talk.
out by a grenade here in the pre-fight. But with 30 seconds to go, we'll see who wins these. On Rayab, on Narcos, the defender side of the map, they are going to be trying to stop the colonist Out on Vail from planting the scanner. As Lampy likes to point out, it's not a bomb.
Gotcha.
No,
yeah. No. Well, what I do know about these guys is
on the
both of them
and
played
the
in
colonist
the
faction is trying to
0
invade
qualifiers
and put a scanner on that artifact so that they can glean
for the
knowledge
Miami Vail Major.
Gather some of the info from that artifact.
I know.
So let's see.
I definitely recognize
what they do in the
Venue
first round. Now, there's no economy in this game, so this is a pistol round. And you'll see some different tactics on these rounds, as this needs to be a bit more up close and personal. Also, overwhelming one side tends to work a lot better. But we actually see Out on Vail here going for a mid attack, which I will say, very possible that they could get this, as typically having somebody peek down from A or B could put a big stop to this. But then they decide to go lower tons. They probably hear tanky, but let's get with Boris here, who's about to go A long, or actually Tutor Booter looks like he might be getting some action. Race Crispy going in, Slay Exodus fighting. They're both about to get flashed. Tanky taking out Race. Tutor totally blind here, but managing not to go down. He needs Boris to get in for the backline there, and manages to take out Oblivion in a close fight. We also have Slay Exodus getting taken out by Boris. Lover Girl fighting Tutor, but Tanky manages to take down Skrill for real. Tutor going for the plant here. Tanky could have stopped it, but decided not to push it. And Wowzers takes out Tutor. Now we have a 2v3.
I think Boogie Woogie Bandits really need to come out swinging here on Suna.
It can be Wowzer taking out Boris and Tanky taking out Tankster Kid. I was gonna say it can be sometimes easier
they have
for the
yet
attackers to hold off after they have planted the bomb.
Mar at all.
We have
so it's obviously it's not their strong suit. So if they want to take the win, they're gonna have to
take away
really put
a lot of that advantage.
Suna and Kitty, and then having played against Boogie Woogie Bandits a few times, months apart, they've definitely been putting in
on the last round.
Hopefully, or I don't think they're going to be any sort of slouch.
Speaking of all of these things, See, I'm going to have to show the scoreboard for just a short time here. There we are. Let me turn that off. So we have Narcos getting the first point, which I need to update. There it is. All right. Looks like we are going to have the attack go over to a Tutor Booter. Getting flashed again. Seems to be Slay's main strat there. But Slay Exodus taking out 1. Oblivion. Slay getting 2. Oblivion getting 1. But Skrill trading out Oblivion. Turning this very quickly into another 2v3. Boris about to get snuck up on by Tanky. Oh, never mind. Tanky about to cross the lines of Boris and get taken out, turning it into a 2v2. But we have Bomb down in A main. Now let's see what each team chooses to do here. Lover Girl getting set up in a position to stop the bomb from being retrieved. Getting a little peeky, though. That nade's going to put some pressure on him. Get him to back up. But the flash doesn't connect. Wowzers shooting over Lover Girl's shoulder. And then it is all up to Boris, or Bor, to go 1v2 with the iron sights. And we'll see how he's able to tackle
yeah,
this.
That was a really great
and
hold,
Lover Girl putting Boris
CJ,
down. Here's the footsteps.
It was almost like a 1v5 gunfight on that one little angle he had, but
now
he played around his cover perfectly, and
2-0
he delayed that push
in favor
enough
of
for his team to
Narcos.
rotate. So very good play from him.
I should probably just say it that way. So this time, so we see Narcos looking like they're going for the standard 2-1-2. One sitting in mid, actually Tanky looking like he wants to get aggressive here, but decides not to. We have the attack splitting 3-2.
I
Bor
think so.
and Tankster
I don't know.
making some noise
wasn't on
A.
it at the time.
Lover Girl looking like he already
yeah.
wants to rotate here. But the majority of the attackers holding back on B long, trying to fake out, trying to pull some rotates in. And Slay taking out both of the attackers. But Wowzer taking out Tutor Booter, bombs down. Now it's a 5v1.
It looks like
is
Boogie
Race
Bandits
Crispy,
have gotten
and he's
cat control.
able to get one.
Ooh, E-Ninja,
but
he
can
was
he
just
grab the
holding
bomb? And
on,
no, he got
waiting for the peek on the sandbags on cat. So they don't have a pick on B. They're not going on it. That was a really great flash.
You know, these
oh my
tricks
goodness,
aren't just gonna work
E-Ninja absolutely taking control of the round and turned it from a 3v4 to a 3v2 in their favor. With mid control, they could go anywhere.
They need to get
but Jake
some
B
kills.
is feeling around on B site, but now that
site
Team Vegan has that information, but some kitten dude just turns it around.
It looks like and Tankster taking out Tanky in mid.
Yeah, and just like that, we're in a 1v1.
A large advantage here. Putting a hole in the defense. Lover Girl trying to put a stop to it. Almost taking out Race Crispy through the smoke. But let's try to follow along with Boris here as he gets taken out by Wowzer. Then we can go to Race Crispy, who's pushing Cat. Is he going to be able to see him? No, Wowzer sees the shoulder peeking through the smoke. And going to get forced off by the grenade, but not far enough. Now that smoke might put him in a bad spot. Giving the cough, giving away the location. Skrill able to trade out. Now we have Tutor going in, and it is a 3v1, defense favored. And Tutor Booter gets flashed as well, walking into the smoke.
If
and the smoke
E-Ninja
does not protect him as Lover Girl is able
all the way
to get
from
that
underpass.
kill.
He was almost on B site.
4-0 now, guys.
I don't.
You know,
like, CJ was just spotting it. He watched him walk out. E-Ninja didn't check that angle. He was too focused on site. So CJ didn't give him the info of his location at that range, so he could just sneak up on him, make him think he was safe.
Almost all of the maps in this game are a bit defense-sided. So Narcos might be taking advantage of that. You know, they might know how to really leverage that small percent advantage in their favor. But we have out on Vail, you know, 0-4. If they lose one more round, that's 5, and then they cannot get an advantage before the side swap. So it's putting them in a little bit of pressure here, but they're walking up slow on A. Now, Oblivion seems like he wants an answer. He wants to know, are they here or are they not? Boris going to peek and lose, but Skrill able to trade out Oblivion. Race Crispy taken out, but getting traded out by Tanky. Then we have Tutor Booter flashing into sight. Needs to push off that. Tanky is definitely blind. Back sight here, but he's able to get into a safe spot. Wowzer hurting Tutor a little bit as Tanky takes out Skrill on A long. Lover Girl taking out Tankster. And you got to think in that situation, it's hard to be Tutor Booter there as your whole team is dropping like flies around you. I mean, truly, what do you do in that sort of situation? This, I think, is coming down to a bit.
I think it's dead.
Of
yeah,
because
even on
in
the
mechanical
UI,
skill
it's
here, as it seems,
finished,
even when
dude,
Boar should have had the advantage on that A-long peak, he was still taken out, and now we have Tanky getting a bit aggro here. Gonna take out one, gonna take out two, turning this into a 5v3. A grenade landing near him, but doesn't kill him. He's getting aggressive again. Tankster looking away from mid. Tudor able to take out Tanky, but you gotta think they're already in a 4v2 situation with Lovergirl coming in from behind. Tudor hears that and is going to get traded out. So now we have Scroll for real, gonna go for the bomb pickup. He knows he's surrounded, and Wowzer getting the kill in the back. As we can see, Narcos just closing in on him ruthlessly, you know, kind of like a pack of wolves. They found the bomb, they found the team, the enemy, and just encircled them, leaving them no escapes here. Let's go and watch from the perspective of Tudor here, as it seems we are gonna have a
that was a really
we're actually going to swap
really good round
Boar,
from Boogie Woogie Bandits.
Check out what's happening.
They've had a couple, two rounds in a row where they just about turned around,
take out Tudor,
losing the man advantage.
It's a shame. That's their bomb carrier.
Lover
taking
round
out
to lose.
Boris, and then
so
we
Vegan ends up having a man advantage, and then
Tankster
are giving it up later
fighting
in the round.
two.
So
is he going to be able to save himself?
Boogie Woogie Bandits keep fighting it from.
We have Lovergirl taking out another. Tankster getting one. Let's go to his perspective here. He knows about where Tanky is. He can hear those footsteps. He hears the smoke. Doesn't spam it enough as Tanky pulls out the pistol and manages to get a trade. You know, Narcos here being pretty ruthless. I think they are seeing some weaknesses in the attackers, and they are making sure to take every advantage of that they can. So let's see. We are going to follow the attackers. We have the bomb going to A. It seems like they're going to do a bit of a default here. Tanky getting aggressive in mid again. Not going to get taken out by that, but he is going to be fully blind, and finally they can take out Tanky. That has been a thorn in their side for a while now. Then we have Oblivion taking out
Marzan here
in a main. Gonna peek a long.
Little does he know, no one is home, but his other teammates have mid control,
and
so
now
they
we
basically have a site for free.
3v2
and
in the
honestly,
attacker.
I don't know
Boris
what
getting
Team
a peek
Vegan
on
are still
Slay,
doing
but Slay able to turn that
on
around.
A, but now they are rotating and they're split up.
We have Tankster
knowing they've lost mid control. I think this round
running back
is just about
Race
over.
Crispy, as they know the bomb
running with only a pistol. What's happening?
I don't know that the bomb is there. But ladies and gentlemen, it is extremely loud when you pick up the bomb, and he absolutely knows about it now. And he's going to push Race Crispy peeking A main with Slay Exodus just holding it down. We'll see if Tankster Kid is able to win this fight, or is he going to run right into Wowzer?
We're seeing a mid push here out of Atlas.
Pushing in. Now Wowzer getting aggressive.
Boogie Woogie has been going for mid control these last couple rounds.
Peeking, and Wowzer is going to get the kill from behind.
He fell off
honestly,
at just the right moment, played
from
the sound,
Slay a bit.
Heard
I
someone
believe
swing.
Slay had that kill. But, you know, a win is a win. Am I right, fellas? And looking at the scoreboard here, we have Tanky already 13-5. Wowzer 10-2. You know, not a lot of deaths over here on Narcos' side. But the best team, or the best teammate out on Vail, doing 5-8. Let's see, Oblivion throwing a nade into A main, looking like another A attack here. We have not really seen too many full-on B attacks. Race Crispy with a chance to kill Oblivion, but Oblivion actually turns it around and gets the kill himself. Slay Exodus holding down main, and we already have rotates. We have Tanky coming in, Lovergirl coming in, Wowzers anchoring on B. And, you know, leaving an anchor like that, honestly,
at all. And again,
is a show that a team is very confident
early on,
in their
Team
ability
Vegan, we
to
saw
hold
Atlas,
but
again,
we see
they
out
took
on
the
Vail
man advantage,
something a
but
little
it
smart
looks like
here,
they stayed
making the noise,
overextended,
making the push, and then
they ended up
totally
losing the
silent
fight because of it.
That is how we get... I clicked the wrong button. I was trying for Slay. My bad. But now it is a 4v2 as Skrill for real 4v1. And let's follow along with Skrill for real as he takes out one, gets a chance to take out two, but Wowzer closes it out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 9-0. There is only one more round in this side, and then they're going to swap sides. Now, I need to make sure that I have everything prepared for that side swap here. But here we go. Narcos trying to get an 11-0. You know, you always want that 11-0 because even if you win 2 maps, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome.
It's actually the number of rounds that you win.
A little less emphasis being put on
the other
this round,
Tanky with his back turned here doesn't know that the entire enemy team was there. Boris taking out Tanky, turning it into a 4v5, attacker favored.
Honestly, I didn't think I would experience
now we have
it
Lover
so
Girl
soon
taking out Ray's Crispy,
career, but here we are.
Betrayed.
They're just being a little bit more cautious because of Alice's
Wowzer
aggression
holding it down.
last
Let's
round.
See from his perspective,
but
as he is getting pushed,
regardless,
the
they are getting that mid control
on
and they're getting
Narcos,
control
going for
on
an
B.
incredibly long flank, leaving Wowzer alone. But he doesn't care. He's able to take out 2,
guarding
still
the B
having
site,
plenty of
but
health
they're giving
to
Team
go
Vegan
for a couple
time
more.
to rotate.
And now the rotate has come through. We have
Heritage
Slay Exodus getting behind, taking out 1. Scroll for real knows he's in trouble, and he's not able to do anything about it there.
Putting down some suppressing fire, knowing
10-0.
That Boogie Woogie Bandits
time for
still putting some utility on
side
B.
swap. Let me make sure I get this all correct, if I can. And I will also need to rejoin the server. We'll do that after this round. Just forgive me for not having the little bit of UI, but we have Narcos attacking A site, getting aggressive with the util. We have Race Crispy missing a grenade, which could have held off the attackers for a bit there. Now we have Wowzers with his back turned on Race Crispy. Both of them in the smoke, looking for each other. Wowzers able to get the kill.
They were in a rock.
It looks
and
like
a hard place. They could have gotten peaked from either site, but Team Vegan wasn't taking advantage of the situation.
Mid. Oblivion taking out Scroll for real in mid. Tankster was running through A main, not mid. Tudor taking out Oblivion. It is now 4-1 with Tudor Booter taking out 1, 4-3 or 3-1 now. And Wowzer able to put down Tudor Booter. All right,
but they win the round regardless. Personally, I hate it when the balls are too close together.
Was an 11-0, so we didn't need to rejoin. I was a little too distracted, not gonna lie, but that's okay.
I mean, same. I'm not as young as I once was.
Server
Those
number 2.
reflexes in the game just aren't the same, you know. No, honestly, E-Ninja and I'm spacing on who else it is.
Right here,
who Boogie Woogie Bandits are sending mid every round. Honestly, they are winning these rounds off the back of their mid control, because when you have mid control and you have information
there are
mid
truly
round,
so many buttons.
there is
I do have to
so
say
much
this is going to be a
that you can do. It leaves all of your options open. Whereas if you commit too heavily to one site too early in the round, and you don't have that mid control, you have all of that space that could potentially be given up to the enemy team, and you just don't know if they've taken it or not, and you have to take a lot more time clearing your corners, making sure that map control was not taken. But Boogie Woogie
I might be struggling with it here, but it is absolutely as easy as it could possibly be. I mean, we just couldn't have asked for something better. So Trip, a big shout out to you, a big thank you for getting this all set up, making it as easy as it is to do as good of a job as we can. Now we have Wowzer here going in for a bit of a kill, going in to kind of bully the enemy team in their spawn. But currently we have 4 players in from each team. Now, let me see if something that I set up a little earlier can work here.
That is interesting. how they're utilizing map control,
so
how they're
we'll
moving
see. I'm sure they're gunning
unit,
for it. I'm sure they're really wanting to see that 33-0, see themselves jump up the standings, kind of take it to the next level, hopefully get a shot at getting into one of the higher positions before the playoffs and try to solidify themselves a spot at the LAN. Right now, we can see the defense, each one of them having a grenade, Slay Exodus and Tanky, and Lovergirl, each carrying a flashbang. Oh, Lover just changing their loadout at the time that I say it. How nice of them. But Kitty, extremely strong for grenades here. I mean, there is almost, from any spot in this map, you could throw a grenade nearly to any other spot in the map. I gotta say, it's my favorite map for that reason, as I do.
As comets falling from the pure sky, we've landed.
The grenades. So sorry about that. I was trying to turn on players' outlines and lasers there, but I was still clicked into OBS, so I changed the scene. Oh, man.
Well, honestly, going on to your offensive half,
but, ladies and gentlemen,
4 rounds as opposed to
having
having
until
3
the round
rounds
starts,
is
you're actually
really
for out on Vail, they need to get that other player in because the way Trip has this all set up, it's all automated.
Really gonna have to try
this map will start
to
whether or not there's 5
really
people
feel
on that
comfortable.
team.
I have seen these comebacks
so hopefully
happen
for out
before,
on Vail, we get that 5th player in
from even lower numbers.
The next few seconds, luckily,
it's not.
I think there may
still
be a warm-up period if there is not 5 people. So they will have, I believe, 1 extra minute. We will see here in a few seconds. But yes, okay, we do get 1 extra minute. I mean, they really need to get that extra player in, as with how they did on Suna. For some people, especially, say, our team on Tempo, we struggle on Suna. I won't lie, we struggle on Suna. So maybe that's the same way for out on Vail. Maybe we'll see them be able to put up a bit more of a fight here on Kitty. I certainly would love to see it. But the flashbangs, I gotta say, I've been rocking the double flash recently, and it does feel a little mean, I won't lie.
How on earth did
double
Atlas survive?
Just to keep him out of the game.
How is he still being a nuisance
so you can get your
on the B side?
They won't be able to hear you pushing through smokes, things like that. It's certainly very advantageous. But it's looking like we are going to start this game at least 4-5, as there's only a couple seconds left. Here we go.
I appreciated it.
We'll see what the defense does here. 4v5. We'll see what other type of setup they can go for. Some teams.
That is you say that, and my game just froze.
We will actually go in.
Oh wait,
and
okay, nope. We're still here. We're still here.
Where we have 2 to 4,
Scanner is
3v4,
heading towards A.
Just so that we can learn.
Oh, this is a hard A commit. We are seeing full utility out of Boogie Woogie Bandits.
So we shall.
They
see
are just
Narcos
marching single file down long A. They get the pick onto Mars and
Kitty. We can already see the util
they have
coming out. Just grenades
site
everywhere. Absolutely beautiful. Smoke landing up top. Tutor taking out Lovergirl, putting it 4-4. Now we have Tanky about to push in to the back, and he takes out. Oh, Skrill taking out Tanky here, turning this into a 2v3. Now let's see if we can follow Tankster Kid here as the defense try to push in and retake the site. Now, is he going to check his corner? Does he know Oblivion's there? Or is he about to follow his teammate? He doesn't check the corner, takes a bit of damage, is able to turn it around, and Tankster wins that fight. Now we have Race Crispy about to go onto site with a smoke. Maybe try to go for the defense here.
Yep. I've just got back
and we have
in.
Slay taking out Tankster. Gonna push in. And Tanky getting... Or Race Crispy, not Tanky, sorry. Getting totally surrounded. Wowzer. Able to get that kill. Able to shut down the defuse. Keep his team getting that first point, which I need to remember to add. There it is. Guys, I gotta say, if there was one map, I don't think I would want to have
later
4
this
people
year.
on.
Honestly, Unreal Engine 5 is really just gonna fix everything
Suna,
for Vail.
There's some really powerful spots on both A and B.
A lot of great stuff coming.
Katie, the mid is so open, so easy to attack. You really need to have somebody there that you trust to hold it down. But here we go. We have Narcos attacking A again. Here's that same nade spam. Let's see if Tutor can hit the same nade that he did last time, but it doesn't seem like he even throws a scroll for real. On site, getting shot, getting put down.
And I don't think
Tanky.
Wolfang realized that he dropped the scanner on that pick because there was no rotation
and then
out of
we
his
have
teammates.
Lovergirl taking out Tankster Kid as well. Now, Tudor is the last one left, and he gets shot in the back by Oblivion, pushing into CT. Another point, 2-0 for Narcos on Kitty. Let's follow them from the beginning here. Maybe we will see a B attack, see the way that they set up their utility here. And there we can see a small bug.
Boogie Woogie Bandits.
All right, looks like Narcos. First time getting to see them on attack, really. We only got to see them one round of attack on Suna. They're sending a bit of a fake to A. And the defense going for the same kind of 1-1-2 setup.
Oh!
Gonna have that utility going out on A a little bit. We already have Race Crispy looking like he wants to rotate away, but all these grenades going off behind him. Wowzer taking out Tudor, but Tankster gonna try to hold down B site here. We have Lover Girl getting Skrill for real. Race Krispies over in mid, but we have Tanky fighting Tankster Kid. Tankster Kid having to back off, but not fast
CJ,
enough. Tanky
honestly.
catches the Race Crispy.
He kept Venyan covered when he got that dead. That was a 2v4.
But does he know somebody
just
coming in behind him
of the,
and Slay
when
Exodus?
Like once it was a 2v4, I was like, oh, round's over.
Giving us
but
a third point
these guys are
for
definitely keeping it interesting.
Here. Narcos. Sorry, guys. All right. 3-0 in favor of Narcos. And every round, unfortunately, so far has been 5-4 in favor of Narcos. Looking like we are going to have another B attack. Let's see how it goes. Following along with the team. And we're going to see some utils start to come out. But that grenade falls a little short there. And Race Crispy getting aggressive. Taking out one and getting absolutely swarmed by Tanky. Tankster taking out Oblivion.
No, that was an excellent
and Tanky
hold
going
by
to
them.
push him. Tanky actually using a Scar here in a competitive match. That's a little abnormal, but Tankster getting Tanky, Lover Girl getting the trade. We will see if we can have the bomb go in.
For sure.
Here. Lover Girl holding off the defense.
I guess the usual saying is,
right
if
now,
it ain't broke, don't
2v2.
fix it. But if it's
We
just a
will
little
see
broke, try it again.
Slade
Because Team
Skrill
Vegan
for real.
is just...
It is all up to
they're going for the
here.
rush.
And
But
can he get
again,
that kill
Marzen,
over the wall?
excellent
No,
utility usage here.
as the recoil on the Vector can be really easy
No,
to
he was
control
able to
up
trade
close,
one out,
at a
but he was
distance
also
like
able to
that,
delay, and that's
especially
more
with the damage
important.
drop,
But
that's
his
not a
teammates
spot you want to
didn't
be
quite
in.
rotate fast enough. It did get his team the mana advantage,
We are
but they have
4-0
lost the sight.
for
Oh, and
Narcos, favor of
CJ,
Narcos.
definitely the
Right now,
hero
we have
for
a bit of a
Boogie Woogie
split going
Bandits on this
But we
map
have
so
Bomb
far.
going to
Equalizes into a
Let's
2v2.
see.
Oh,
For the defense, it seems like they are still going to try to play it as safe as they can. Although the two attacking mid, we have nades coming out from the defense. One getting a little close to Slay, not able to take him out. Race Crispy takes out Tanky. Tankster taking out Oblivion, but getting traded by Slay here. Let's go with Race Crispy as he gets taken out by Slay Exodus. And let's go over to Skrill for real. Trying to get into a fight with Wowzer. Needs his teammate to peek with him. Lover Girl getting aggressive. Tudor Booter putting him down. All right. It is now a 1v1, folks. Tudor Booter with a nade line up here. Bounces it off the tree. You hate to see it. Is he going to move up into a position to catch Slay on the rotate? No, but he hears the bomb open up.
yeah, maybe they are
Knows the
just
plant
going
is
for
coming
a
out
little
right
bit
now.
of stat padding there
And
because
there it
they're
is.
just going like hard
But
and
just to
fast
say, folks,
here for
Slay
sure,
Exodus,
as opposed to
the guy on site,
Boogie
he is
Woogie
able
Bandits.
to pick so
They
many
play
different
more
positions to
for
play in.
information,
And not gonna lie, you know,
will make
you
slow
can
and
get some very
calculated decisions
advantageous positions here.
based off of that.
But we'll see.
But for
Tudor
Team Vegan, yeah, it
waiting
looks
to
like
see
they
if
make up
Slay
their
makes a
mind and they
mistake,
just
peeks him,
go
and he
for
might
it
right
together.
now. Tudor getting the kill, going to put
but
1
it's
point
not
up
quite
on the
working out
board
them.
for
It looks
out
like we
on
might be
Vail.
seeing
You know, congratulations,
timeout or
Tudor.
something like
that
that,
was a good
maybe.
one. Well fought. Well done. The spray. There we go. Giving a little pat. Got to keep it. Got to keep him close. You know, that's the emotional support. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first point for out on Vail here in the series, putting Kitty 4-1. Now I will say Kitty though, also one of those defense-sided maps. So if out on Vail doesn't manage to get their 5th player in, it's going to be a little rough, guys. But we'll see. We might not know what sort of attack strategies it is that they have. But we have a grenade coming in from Wowzers, taking out Race Crispy.
Okay,
Tankster
am I doing
still
okay?
going to get aggressive here.
Okay.
But he also gets grenaded. Skrill for real, though, managing to kill himself. And Lover Girl, that all happened so fast, I couldn't even find the last guy alive.
Yeah.
Now we are 5 points for Narcos. Skrill for real has to be, you know, a little upset at himself for that one. You know, it's I certainly wouldn't know anything about killing myself with a grenade. Do not watch my last match. Just believe me.
Yeah.
But it feels bad, guys. So let's see. We'll follow Skrill here as we have the attackers going to A site. We'll see if Skrill, does he throw a nade straight into Museum?
Yeah.
This might be a lucky nade for him, but no. They were able to get there first.
Gotcha. Sorry.
And one nade going out, a second nade. Let's see if he catches anything. It doesn't seem like it. Able to see Wowzer, but Wowzer taking him out. Wowzer pushing
thank you.
and trading Tudor after he gets Slay Exodus.
I'm enjoying it. I'm very nervous.
Getting taken out by Oblivion. Oblivion doesn't know there was one more. But the trade. And guys, if you look at the kill feed, that was all headshots for the last 3 kills. Very impressive. You know, this might be looking like a bit of a landslide towards one team, but you can still see in the kills that Out on Vail is getting, all headshots. I mean, these guys put in the time. You know, not sure they could have had a dead headset,
it's like
low battery.
It's because like when I did it,
why it is that they're 4v5.
When I spectated a match scrim to get my reel. One thing is like doing it alone. It's like I'm also trying not to like repeat anything you're saying,
like the defense
to provide more value to the audience. So it's like I'm
and
trying to absorb everything you're saying, and I'm also trying to practice.
Smoke going out. Race Crispy pushing, managing to
it's just like
hurt Slay quite a bit through the smoke, but not managing to get a kill. Race taking an extremely aggressive position, getting Slay Exodus, but Wowzer.
I do want to say though, I did watch a good amount of the Season 0 stuff.
Looking like Skrill had
I just want to say, like overall, y'all at IVRL.
I'm not sure if anybody else just saw the gun shooting itself in midair.
Very
that was something. But Tankster now in a 1v2 situation with Lovergirl managing to flank him here. Now he probably knows that one is A long, as that's such a common spot to defend the bomb from. But ladies and gentlemen, it is common for a reason. Extremely hard to weed somebody out of A long. And then the bomb can be placed where all you have to do is take a small peek. Lover on the left sees Tankster, but Tankster with an amazing flick, getting a headshot. Wowzer didn't care how impressive of a flick that was. Had to put him down, had to get that point for his team, bringing it 7-1 here on Kitty. Now hopefully, guys, hopefully we can see a 5th come in for Out on Vail. But you never know. All right, B attack coming out from Narcos. And we'll see what the defense does. Hopefully they do not stack A again. But those grenades coming out going to be giving that information away here. Tankster blinded by a flash. Can he get out of the way? Does he hear them pushing him?
Now, I mean, I don't play guitar, but I was just observing
Tankster looking away at the worst time, seeing Lovergirl,
I'm pretty sure that was Freebird.
Going to run into Lover, and Tankster...
Pretty sure.
Managing to live through that. Lovergirl takes out Skrill. Oblivion takes out Tudor. We are now in a 1v5 for Tankster, and he has no health. Slay Exodus running up behind, putting him down. Had to end that for him. 8-1 in favor of Narcos. And the lead just keeps getting further and further. This is the last round on this side. So we will be doing a side swap. I will actually be prepared for it this time. Hopefully we can get that done. Don't miss any of the action. Miss that pistol round where Out on Vail will be on attack. Honestly, I think the pistol round may be the round that they're the most likely to win. But we have Narcos going for a full mid attack here. And, you know, it hurts that Out on Vail's down one as the mid player is the one they've been trading. But we see a huge flank coming out from Race Crispy. Manages to get massive damage.
Vegan
and Tankster able to clean up on that damage.
Anyway.
Now,
we have Skrill for real.
The last one holding down
but the shots did
able to take him out.
They have the sight. They're having to throw the scanner over.
Race Crispy.
And
trying to
Boogie
push
Woogie
from
Bandits
bridge, looking for
rotated
util,
all the way around back, but Heritage
something to give him an edge here.
Watching the flank.
Lover holding it down. All right, we have the defense stacked up.
Ninja comes
so
out
hopefully they can get a trade. This is a 2v2 situation, but Lover puts down Race as soon as he goes to throw some utility. Now we have Tankster taking out Lovergirl 1v1. Is he going to push back through Museum, through A long? Or is he going to go for the defuse while the smoke is still in place? All right, now he needs to watch that smoke as it's about to go away. And can he get the kill here? But Wowzer knows that he has to commit to this bomb. And is Wowzer going to let it happen? Is Tankster going to be able to put him down? No, Wowzer gets the kill, putting us 9-11 here. we go. We are back. Now.
About it.
As comets
game. All right, we're gonna
oh
go
my goodness.
get with Tanky here, pushing into mid, but the attack over on a sitting in museum, waiting to see if anybody will rush in and give them a free kill. Looking like Oblivion wants to do it.
No, you can tell they practiced that one because you
but they've made some footsteps of their own, kind of giving it away here. Tudor gonna peek, Skrill taking out Lover Girl.
No people come from.
Slay Exodus getting shot a bit here, but we have Tanky on the flank. Oblivion taking out Race Krispies. And guys, this is madness. This is crazy here. Tanky with the flashbang, full team blind. Wowzer tanks out Tankster Kid. And then we just have, I mean, that was a mauling. That was brutal, violent even. 10-1 in favor of Narcos. God, what a pistol round. The chaos, that devolved quickly. But we will see here. We have another A push coming from the attackers. See if the defense decides to stack. And the defense is hard stacking B. No fear
honestly,
here. The attackers don't know. They're still going for a slow play. A is as free as it will ever be. And now the defense knows. The defense has been everywhere else on the map that they could be. This is truly the curse of being the caster, being the eye in the sky. But we have Tanky taking out Skrill. Tudor getting the trade on Lover Girl. Race Crispy about to fight Oblivion and win. And then for Tudor Booter, we have him holding off the rotations, the backup for his team here. Slay gonna push and get Tudor Booter. Now it is all up to Tankster Kid in a 1v3 scenario. Last round on the map. Putting himself in a little bit of danger here. Does he know he's running into two? Tanky with his gun down. Skrill for real. Holding a grenade. Or Slay Exodus holding a grenade. And I hate to say it was beautiful. I hate to say more than beautiful.
Well,
that was disrespectful.
Boogie Woogie Bandits are going to win the day here on Suna.
Ladies and gentlemen, that
we did see some excellent effort out of Real CJ plays,
in favor of Narc
as well
OS,
as Venyan Warrior. And then Atlas also had a couple of hero rounds as well.
Map number get us.
So we'll see what they've been working on once we get to Mars.
Gotta say one thing I'm happy about. We've had no pauses so far. We had Skrill join in and leave. Oh, he was on the wrong team. I see. I probably need to swap the sides, which I don't think I remembered to do in the last one. But that's fine. All right. Let's see if it worked out properly. And it has.
Yeah, no, that's that'll probably be huge in their favor.
Beautiful software. I'm so sorry that I'm forgetting to use half of it. I haven't done a single instant replay, ladies and gentlemen, and for that, I am regretful. But we'll see how this goes here. Waiting on a few players to join in, and then we'll be able to get the match started. Looking like we have 4 of the players for out on Vail in. Tudor maybe not realizing. There he is, realizing he was on the wrong team. And now we are just going to wait on a few more players from Narcos. So we have 3.5 minutes here. They are granted 5 minutes to go. Take the time they need, maybe a little bit of a break. Try to rest your eyes a little bit. Sometimes that strain can get to you, especially if, like me, you play for hours at a time without realizing. But never mind, we have all 5 of the members from Narcos in the map. Now we have the same 4 I believe, yes. The same 4 from out on Vail. Really hoping for a 5th here, guys, but it just may not happen. I did not know there was a bottle of milk there.
Yeah, no.
Little Easter egg, little secrets. The more
most
you know.
people I've heard talk about Mar talk about it as like the one offensive-sided map in the game currently. Just because, it is larger. You have longer rotations. So once your offense decides to commit to a site, it's a much longer rotation for the defense,
especially in an official match,
to get there. And then also because it's larger, it's like you can play a much more dynamic
ladies and gentlemen,
game.
This is Mar. As we saw a moment ago, there are these zip lines which allow for extremely fast rotations through the map. One up here, one of the safest zip lines in the map, just gets you from one side of Cat to the other. But if you happen to be in one of the entrance rooms to one site or the other, and you decide, I think they've rotated a little too much, the pressure's looking too bad here, you can take this zip. Now this, I would say, is the most dangerous zip line in the map, as taking it is nearly a death sentence, but if you can take it and get away with it, then you have made a massive rotation and will almost certainly, as an attacker, be able to plant the bomb.
We call it bubble on Nexus.
And get into a very advantageous position before the defenders can get there. We also have zip lines connecting catwalk to B site and catwalk to A site, and for the defense guys, they don't get left out. We have a zip line right here that goes from the back of A all of the way through this nice spooky hallway to the back of B site. One of the better ways to rotate in a match, but you have to keep in mind only one person can use a zip line at a time, so making sure that you have the right player at the right time take those zips and get there to support their teammates on the other side of the map. This map also being one of the largest maps play space-wise. I would say
like they have just barely spotted a couple pixels.
I believe it said that Kitty might actually be a larger
already
map.
Rotating through
Personally,
mid.
I find it hard to see. But I will
we already
say
have
the thing
2
about
people
Mar,
on B site.
it may be slightly smaller, but every part of this map is playable space. You will see people go into each and every building here, each one of these large buildings in this complex, and you can see plays made from any one of them, especially somebody, a lurk, holding down rotators. There are so many spots for you to sit where you can just see people as they try to get from one side of the map to the other to support their teammates.
No, yeah,
and
good showing, good fast rotations coming out from them as soon as they had any information.
Take a site,
because they knew Atlas fell into the water at the beginning of the round. They knew the remaining 4 members of Team Vegan were going to have to stick together. So once they saw one of them, they knew they probably had all of them. And it was a good
call.
Or
we might have that minute warm-up, although this could be... Now we do have the minute warm-up. That's fine.
Not at all.
I'm still just holding out hope here that we get a 5th player for Vail. Hopefully this is all
we're
the
just
time
seeing
that
the
they
exact
need.
opposite out of Team Vegan here.
But
they are they're fully
looking
committing to
like
B.
We are not going to.
Oh my goodness, Atlas! What a shot on a Wolfgang at the back of A site. They divide the site with smokes. That is a very good execute out of them. They fully have site control here.
Everyone's weapons here.
And it leaves Boogie Woogie Bandits just to stare inward. Heritage, he has the scanner, and he doesn't check.
Over all others.
Check the rotation.
Messing around with the ACP. We
the
had
scanner
Tankster
is down
with the Scar earlier, but that might have been just for a little bit of fun. I think it was actually Tanky that killed Tankster on Kitty with the Scar. You know, that's a way of saying that's like 1v1 me on Rust here. That's saying I've got a little bit more skill. I can hit those headshots, those single taps, because the Scar in full auto, pretty unusable. But here we go. We have out on Vail, starting on attack on Mar. I will say Mar is the only map that I believe
Oh my goodness, E-Ninja had a sliver of health. He stubs his toe on the way to site and he would have died. Oh my goodness, but he's just the better shot against Atlas.
That is highly unfortunate. Sorry guys, you probably can't hear it. I am talking to Trip. Trip, can you tell me where that button is at? Bottom right. Got it. It should be done. Mm-hmm. I got it. I will do that momentarily. Okay, I will do that. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been informed that I'm only coming through left ear. I will be fixing that momentarily here, and it seems like we have a 2v3 in favor of the defense. I'm going to leave the camera out a bit. Actually, I'll move it into B site and then leave the camera out so I can fix that mic problem. Sorry, guys. We will get a nice little scene here as I try to fix that for you.
Seconds remaining.
And would you look at that, we have actually had Out on Vail take the first round. Skrill for real, able to hold it down for his team. I have not yet tried to fix it. I have not yet been able to, as I'm having a little bit of a trouble finding the setting here. Give me just another moment. I don't want to take away from the action, guys, so I'm going to try to follow along as we can. We have another attack going to A. I really need to... Let's see. Tutor Booter is number 7. I'm not clicked into the right tab. There we are. We'll leave it with Tutor here, and I will again try to find that setting, fix this for you guys. Oh, this is a shame.
Round starting.
I really seem to be unable to find this. Let's see, I will get Trip to again. All right, I have asked Trip for those instructions here, and we will get that as soon as we can. We are in a 3v3 here with 1.4 both sides. We have the bomb up on Catwalk. The 3 attackers. Wowzer getting a flank on Tutor Booter here. Skrill about to have to pass Lover Girl and fight Jackaboy at the same time. Lover gonna get aggressive here, taking out Skrill for real, and Tankster Kid at the same time, putting up a second point for Narcos. Gosh.
Round starting.
I did mute. All right, we'll see. So we have the attackers going A side, going through this server room, I believe is what it's typically called. And let's follow along with Race Crispy here as he goes up a ladder, showing off that, yes, you can climb the ladders in this game. And we have Tanky taking out Tutor in a trade, I believe. It is all down to Skrill for real here to hold it down, able to take out one, but Wowzer going to come in behind and get that third point. I am seeming to be totally unable to find this setting,
Round starting.
which is quite unfortunate. Oh, I might, I have found it, I believe. Let's see. And I have. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that should be fixed. I will say I'm sorry for not having caught that sooner, not having had a lot of this under control, as I've been trying to make sure I'm hitting all these buttons properly. But first time for everything. Now, the bomb was just picked up over in B pump room at the top of Cat. They are going to hear that. Tutor managing to get one. Skrill getting another. Skrill in a fight with Tanky here, as they are probably going to try to rotate to A. Let's see if Tanky taking out Tutor Booter. Skrill here stuck in a 1v2. Now he doesn't know that A is pretty free, taking an extremely dangerous peek. But the defense, Narcos, possibly not having heard the rotate, maybe not thinking that he was brave enough. Skrill is going to get this bomb, or the scanner, planted nearly for free. And then he's going to have to hold it down in a 1v2. Both of the defense players now knowing full well that he is on A site, knowing that he's alone. Honestly, if they follow each other in one after the other, they're going to have their highest chance of killing him and getting a refrag. But it does seem like they're going for a bit of a split push here. Skrill not knowing. Oh, and you think he heard Tanky right before he got shot. You know, it's hard to watch two angles at once. Got to make sure you are only exposed to a single one at any given moment, putting us 4-1 on Mar. Now, also, guys, and Jackaboy said, who cares about KD? Guys, just to let you know, the total score here is now 28-2. This is going to give Narcos a very big bump in their standings on the standings page, which we might look at right here at the end of the stream. But we have an attack going to A side, although the defense looking like they want to favor B here a little bit. Tutor going for a grenade. All right, we have those zips coming in. We have the defense moving into A. Oblivion taking out Tankster Kid. Oblivion taking out himself somehow with a gun. Who knows how that happened. And then we have Wowzer taking out Skrill, but Tutor able to get Tanky. Wowzer getting Tutor in return and putting down Race Crispy, ending that round 3-0. Guys, putting Narcos up another point at 5-1.
Scan interrupted.
All right. And now for yet another match. Lovergirl showing off some juggling skills there. Well done.
Round starting.
Let's follow along with Jackaboy, as it seems like he is going to be moving over to B, but the attackers actually going to be moving over to A here. We'll follow Oblivion, as he is going to go watch top A. But it seems like the attackers are going to want to take this one slow, not give up any info, but Oblivion, fearless, pushing right into 2, and gets taken out by Skrill for real. Now, Tutor Booter getting put down to 1 health after that engagement. It's going to be a little bit dangerous, and I believe he's still carrying the bomb, and he is, you know, making himself, honestly, a little bit of a liability. Number 9 taking the zip and managing to get away with it. We have Race Crispy moving into sight. But we have Wowzer, I believe, holding down top of A, and he is. That grenade, he is going to be trapped in there with it. It's not trapped in there with him. Race Crispy with an amazing nade. Lovergirl getting the rotations. And we see out on Vail here, taking a while to get the bomb planted. Lovergirl going to be moving in. Race Crispy sees him. That pre-fire is going to hurt. And we just heard one rotating in from the zipline. But now it is a 4v2 in favor of out on Vail. But we have Tanky pushed through new tunnels, taking out Race Crispy. Going to be moving on to site, taking out one. Can he get another? As Lovergirl takes out Skrill, and now it's a 1v1, and Lovergirl wins it. Guys, going from a deficit of 2-4, Narcos showing that they still have it in them to win those. They win those. That body looking like he's still there. I was so confused after for a moment. That was amazing. Here we go. Let's go back to the attackers. See where they are going to take the bomb. And the bomb now actually in the hands of Tankster instead of Tutor Booter. Tutor being the one who typically carries the bomb, I believe. Yeah, that is correct. So we'll actually see what happens over here on pump. And they see the guy through pump room window, but little does he know that you actually cannot shoot through that window. Well, he probably does know, not gonna lie. But now that the knowledge has come out that there are a couple on B, the entire defense has rotated away. Tudor nearly flashing himself, probably flashing his teammate, going to walk out into a grenade. Lover taking out Tudor Booter. But here on the other side of the map, we are about to see the bomb get planted. But it's looking like Wowzer is going to be able to come in and put an end to that, put an end to Race Crispy. Tankster getting that kill, needs to go for the bomb plant. He is now in a 1v3 situation. He could hear that zip coming in from upper communication room, I believe, or server room, not sure. He is in a tough spot, needs to find a solid position here. Sees Lover Girl, but Lover takes out Tankster with a nade. No fear, running in, no gun, nade in hand, able to take out Tankster. And we are going to see that points go 7-1 in favor of Narcos. All right. Here again in the spawn room with Narcos. Let's look at this kill board. We have Tanky with 11-6. Wowzer 8-4, Lovergirl 7-4. Jackaboy and Oblivion holding down the bottom of the leaderboard, but I'm sure they're putting in their work at 2-5 and 1-6. Out on Vail, Skrill for real going 7-7. You know, putting in the work, and Tudor trying to bring it up, but 6-8. Let's see where the bomb is going now. Tankster Kid with the bomb again. Tankster VR, that is. Tanky and Tudor, Tanky kills Tudor. Skrill getting the trade. Race Crispy about to run into Wowzer here. And we'll see who wins that. Wowzer gets it. Tankster running in. As I said, certainly not confusing at all. But we are in a 1v3 situation. Again with Tankster trying to win it. Trying to back it up for his team. But is he going to be able to go? He needs to get to his site. Get the plant. Is he going to win that? And Jackaboy falls into the lava after killing Tankster, but I think we already noticed that he doesn't care about the KD. He said, let the round points speak for themselves here. So going over to the attackers, we have Tudor Booter back to carrying the bomb. And we are going on a B side push. Going to be moving through pump room. Going up to Cat, actually. Going to try to take that mid control, see if they can catch people out as they peek, as they rotate. See if we can get some grenade lineups going well here. But we actually have nothing come out of that flash or the grenade. Tudor giving up a little bit of info, trying to get somebody to peek on him. But here is looking like a big flank from Oblivion. Getting not just one, but probably about to pick up two. Tanky getting aggressive there, but Skrill taking him out. Tankster taking out Oblivion. Lovergirl finally getting Skrill. And we are now in a 2-3 in favor of the defense. Let's go to number 8 here. Lovergirl getting Tankster from all the way across the map. What an impressive shot. And Race Crispy. I mean, you know, a show of skill. A show of patience there. We have number 9. It is time to swap the sides, guys. I will get us back in here as fast as I can. Going to go over there. And we get the bomb going in for Narcos as they've taken out Tudor Booter. We have Tankster taking out one in a 3v4 situation, but with the bomb already planted. Now that bomb only lasts, or the scanner, I should say, only lasts 45 seconds. Race taking out Oblivion. Tankster taking out Tanky. And then Lovergirl getting took out. But we have a 1v1 situation here with Race Crispy, and he is able to take down Wowzer, getting a second point on the board for Out on Vail. Guys, I think we're seeing, you know, at least Out on Vail able to show that they are really dominant in these pistol rounds. I believe they've won both the pistol rounds on this map. Unfortunately, the only rounds that they have, but it's extremely tall order to try to win any rounds here in a 4v5. Guys, let's follow. Oh, there is a pause. We will see how long this pause lasts. And I need to swap the sides again, I believe I do. So we'll go for that again, see if it fixes. We have some rock, paper, scissors going on. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that. There we go. And the sides have swapped perfectly. Guys, this is the real content here. This is the real match. This is actually what's deciding it. We're getting a little aggressive, though. Not going to lie. A little aggressive with the pistols. Guys, you're on a team. Don't do it. All right, but... So this pauses can last 5 minutes in the game. Unless there is just a short thing that needs to be fixed, then we can call on a ref to get it force started again. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go into a small intermission here until this pause is over. And then I will bring us back to the action.
Waiting for something. You know, here's that the scan is trying to be stopped right now. Has to get there quick though. If not, they're not going to make it in time.
Wow.
You know, waiting for the right moment to push in there. And once they found it, they were all in there, fully ready to go. But
wow.
Scan started.
Oh, he's got one.
Free.
Oh, he's got the ball. What?
Oh my gosh.
Stand in those check, but Slitch gonna body block. Oh, in just enough time. There's no time. There is absolutely no time.
Wow.
Him plus CJ does get two though. Off of the picks.
I got a third one here.
And wow.
That's a third one.
Can he get a fourth?
And he
There
does.
goes four.
Close range to cover it. Nade falls right on top of him. Almost killed. And a second nade taking him out.
By that nade. Not looking good as Orbit is going to be able to catch it off mid, but doesn't realize Major Assassin is right there. Gets another one from Pyro. 2v1 situation here. It's Wishy is going to be able to peek out the first one. Can he get the second? Oh my goodness! Wishy shuts. Orbit's going to be able to push this down all the way. It looks like it's going to be a B-side type push here. Orbit's going to throw that first nade here. See if any of that can connect. And this can Alex be able to pick this up in the Lash. Larsh is going to be able to clutch this up here.
2-2.
FN.
It's 2 vs 2. Turbo coming in. Grenade out. He doesn't have his weapon out. He's looking for his pistol. His nade finds Pig Lawson. And then he follows up and finds
Slowly going to be
Midnight.
peeking this out, though. But Leo looks like he might be able to get the first peek, though. 2 Tons is like right there in this corner.
Look
They
at
are
Leo
right next
facing
to
off against their entire team.
Oh my god. Pink Nessie actually doesn't even know. That's the actually the peek. It's the peek. Oh my god.
Turbo gonna get caught on an angle from Nessie. Time's running out. Nessie rounding on can Turbo hear him?
Oh, Nessie's gonna drop Turbo in recession. Well done though from Nessie. Do it, Fahrenheit.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, we are getting back into the action right now, as we are going to see we are going to see Narcos leaving the bomb in spawn. I hope that's on purpose. I gotta say, I don't think it is, but we also have out on Vail. It looks like they are full stacking A here. We are going to have B given up for free. Wowzer goes to grab the bomb, realizes it's not there. Everybody looking around. Nobody knows where the bomb is here. But we're going to have some people come in from the back. We have Race Crispy taking out one. Is he going to push? Are they going to hold it back? Scroll for real taking out Oblivion. And then we have Tankster taking out Wowzer here. Turning this into a 3v2. We have Lover Girl going to get the bomb and Tanky here on site. Maybe seeing if he can get another kill. But I would bet Lover Girl. Tanky taking out Tankster. Lover Girl going to be taking the bomb to A. And then the grenade from Tanky going towards Race Crispy. Not able to get that kill. About to flash himself. Full blind. Sitting on top of the Ziploc cat there on B site. Let's see if he can take out Race Crispy here. What a peek. And I believe the bullets were hitting the wall. Lover Girl over here, getting the bomb planted on A. And now, everybody knows that's what's happening. Race Crispy able to take out Tanky. We are now in a 1v2 situation. Lover Girl gonna have to hold it down for their team. As Tutor Booter rotates from the top. Lover hearing that zip. Able to get the kill. 1v1 situation. About to peek double doors, but Race Crispy gonna go up onto Catwalk here. And then going up to top A. Lover Girl knows exactly where that is. Wasn't paying attention there. Looking the wrong way. And Race Crispy able to get it. But there's not enough time, as it takes 7 seconds to defuse the bomb. And they were about a second and a half off. Race Crispy mad about that. And now we are on to the match point here. We'll see if out on Vail can hold it down. Going back into the perspective of Race Crispy. Let's see. The attackers, Narcos, taking the bomb over to the A site. It looks like we have Wowzers carrying the bomb again. Let's get over here. We're going to have Lover Girl enter first. Oh, followed by Tanky. Gonna see Race Crispy, Tanky and Race Crispy trading out, but there are two more on A. Tutor holding it down. Wowzers picking up Squirrel for real. That flash is about to be huge, ladies and gentlemen, but it didn't catch Wowzer as they peek out, and that was actually it. Another extremely chaotic round, ladies and gentlemen, and that was our last match. Narcos winning the fight 11-2 on Mar, after having gone 35-3 for rounds total.